The Wildcats are ready to take the field for the first time under the new coach, Kroger Field, live and popping in this one, beating the drum, wearing the black unis in this one with the chrome helmets. Little variety, kind of nice. But the Wildcats hoping to get off to a good start, taking on Toledo. So definitely a game that we should win on paper. How will we look? We'll have to see a lot of seniors, so expect to look pretty decent. And getting started, the first drive of the series, a three and out. Nice to see. So Zach taking the lead of this offense and things looking good. Former Husker Dante Dowdell getting into the end zone. Kentucky, a stop on the first drive, a score on their first drive of the season, of taking the early lead. Next drive, Zach finding Josh Caddis getting into the end zone. So 14 nothing. Really good second quarter. Zach with the keeper on the read option. Extra point no good, but still Kentucky up 20 nothing. As good of a first half as you could ask for, almost. In dropping into coverage. So definitely caught us off guard there, but able to hold to nothing. And then on third down, Wilcox getting on the field, getting some action, 3rd and 6, picking up the first down. That leads to a field goal. And then Wilcox later just getting the ball over the plane, 30 to nothing. But things not perfect. Cover three, right up the middle. That's a touchdown. So Toledo does get on the board, but ultimately Kentucky big winners in this one, 30 to 7. So pretty dominant win to get things started, and hopefully this will be a sign of things to come. Seniors playing well, good talent. The key stat that stood out to me, first downs, 21 to 7. Toledo really struggling to convert. The run game good for us as well. 4 yards a pop, 143 on the ground to -7. And then the total plays, 57 to 33. Time of possession, big difference too, but we know the computer likes to run plays fast. We're going to take our time. Tucker Gleason, 13 to 21, so completion percentage of 61%. 1 TD, no interception. Run game just not really working. Connor only 13 yards on the ground. The sacks for Tucker definitely bringing that number down overall for the team. Vandeross knew he'd have a good game, 80 yards. He didn't have the touchdown. That would be Holly the third. And then Malachi Davis, a sack and an interception. Edge rusher dropping into coverage, catching us off guard. Only turnover of the game. On our side, Zach, pretty efficient, 17 to 21, a buck 72, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. On the ground, Dowdell, 76 yards and a touchdown. Wilcox, 50 yards and a touchdown. So both running backs being impactful. In the receiving game, Josh with a lone TD reception. And as you can see, the ball pretty spread around, so no one really standing out. A lot of guys being targeted. Defensively, Ty Bryant leading away with 6 tackles. A little underwhelming that number, but everyone being involved, that worked. David, 2 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks. We'll love to see the defense getting after it. And a good start. 30 to 7. We're 1-0 on the campaign. The goal is to win a bowl game. And you can't have a better start than winning your first game going 1-0. We're undefeated. Up next, though, we're going to dip into conference play before we go back out of conference. We've got Ole Miss. It's going to be a tough matchup. The SEC as a whole is going to be really difficult because we're just not as good as the other team. Let's see how we fare.